Hey guys, so I got done just right now. It is 11:20 at night. About to say hello to a new day. I just got done doing my column for the Sumner Press newspaper, which I write a weekly column for. And the column this week is actually on something I've been thinking about yesterday and today, and it's the easy accessibility of negativity. And I got to thinking that so many times it's so much easier to take negativity in. And I've really started thinking the last 2 days, why is that? And what I've thought about is we're conditioned to accept negativity. We're conditioned to accept mediocrity. We're supposed to say that basic is okay, and that we just say, well, everyone makes mistakes, which is true. But negativity is too easy. It takes less effort to be negative, and that's why often society tends to turn away from it. But often, from the time we're born, we're conditioned. You can't turn on the news without hearing this person doesn't like this person. This group doesn't like this group. And all of the negativity that erupts from that. You can't look through a magazine without reading about someone successful and all the things they have. And in a manner that makes it look like that's all there is to have things, material things. And that can leave you with a negative feeling. You turn on the radio, and every top of the hour is the latest update in the world about somebody thinks this person is doing something wrong, or this is going to happen, or that's going to happen. Things that are negative. Even today, you turn on the internet, and what do most of us have? Most of us have a search engine that comes up, whichever one that would be, and they're always telling you the most current up-to-date news events. And you look at the top 3 or 4 that are posted on the screen that you can immediately see, they're negative. So-and-so on the verge of this, or this group, looks to be in trouble, and it's a lot of speculation, and it's geared towards being negative because we're conditioned to accept that. You could tell somebody something positive, and a lot of times people will say, that's great, that's awesome. But if you tell that same person about something negative about something, let's say, let's say you tell somebody, hey, we've got a Alzheimer's drug coming out. It's 70% effective. Someone that says that they've got Alzheimer's is going to say, oh, God, that's great, 70%. I've got a good chance. Then you come to the next person and you say, well, we've got this drug. It's out for Alzheimer's, but it's got a 30% failure rate. People look at that and they say, oh, my God, 30% failure rate. Well, I don't know. There's a chance that it may not work. You're telling people the same thing, but you're telling them it in a different way. But the thing is, then when you go back and tell the person who has been told, hey, this drug's highly successful, and then you tell them, but it's also got a 30% failure rate, that person tends a lot of times to latch on to that negativity and say, gosh, I wish it had a little higher rate. Or they may say, well, I still want to try it, but gosh, boy, what if I'm part of that 30%? And we get hooked on that negativity. But a lot of times when we tell the person that it only has 30% success rate, and we sit there and we tell them, but hey, there's a 70% chance it could work, they're already locked in to that negativity and say, well, I could be part of that 30%. And It's sorry about that. I got something in my eye. But we focus on the negative, and then we often wonder why negative things happen in our lives. Shopping cart hit the car, or somebody said something at work that we didn't like, or it always seems to be a lot of drama, or it's always somebody's out to get so and so, and we attract what we are. And I believe very much that if we begin to focus and try to remanufacture our mindset, we can start building a mindset, a character trait, that when we start having these negative emotions come into our lives, we can automatically say something good. Hey, the shopping cart hit the car, but at least the baby wasn't in the shopping cart when it did that. Or, you know, it wasn't a full shopping cart that ran into one of my children and knocked them down and they hurt their head on the car and had to be taken to the doctor. You know, you can say, well, this person said something really mean about me. We could sit there and say, you know what? This person doesn't know. This person maybe doesn't have the right information. I know who I am. I believe in myself. I have faith. I have confidence. That's what matters. We always have the opportunity to shift it and switch it up and become positive. So part of my WTS tonight is try to challenge you to spend the next just 2 days, 48 hours. Every time something negative comes into your head, try to kick it out. If your kids are aggravating you and you're about to pull your hair out, just say, you know what? I'm so glad they're alive to aggravate me. You know, if you got a parent that you're frustrated with because they're getting, maybe you don't see them as often or they're always so busy, just say, you know what? My parents could have Alzheimer's and not even remember who I am. When you flip it, you take away negativity's right and its ability and its power to control you. So I want to challenge you tonight to 48 hours. Just challenge yourself to think positive and see where you find yourself at the end of that 48 hours. I've done that a lot of my life. When you're doing this also, in that 48 hours, try to take yourself somewhere where it's serene. Go to a park, go to a lake, go sit under a tree. If you have to just go sit in your car and listen to soft music, do that, whatever. Put yourself in a positive state and see where you are at the end of 48 hours. That's my challenge for WTS tonight. I didn't get any writing done today. Kind of shift gears here because I've been working on my rental house and I'm getting closer to finishing it. Got the power turned on today. Got a little bit more plumbing run in the bathroom. So I actually didn't get to write anything, but I'm on page 110 right now of the new book. I am going to be doing some writing tomorrow. My goal is at least to get, in the small window that I'm going to have, is to get at least 5 more pages, and then try to see if I can't hammer out 5 more 24 hours from now at night, and just keep plugging this book away. I'm excited to get this out here and get it into people's hands. So I hope you guys, whatever day this is, I hope that your day is either going good or the next one coming up is fantastic. Keep positive. Try to make sure that you keep negativity at bay. And I'll see you guys later. Take care. Live with passion.